Warning. Okay, so it's been a little while since I've given you guys an update, and I've still been hard at work here, but I'll show you what I've done so far. So, we have some nice amber glass in the end of the spray booth there. Not only there, but also over there in the mixing room. I find it opens up the area nicely. I got this whole side, whoa, tripping over stuff. I got this whole side of the booth finished up there. Right now, what I'm doing is I'm actually building the booth doors. Now, I was trying to figure out if I'm gonna do barn doors, but what I'm gonna do is that door is gonna be the width of that, so that should open up like this and lay flat. And then over here, I'm gonna have some bifold doors. So that'll maximize the space in this area by that door opening out there, and then it'll kind of fold together in that corner. So that's what I'm working on right now. Roll the time lapse. And just like that, I've got the first door finished and ready to go in. There is a 3-foot wide space because that's where the filters are gonna go. Okay, so I got the bifold doors done. There's hinges on the other side there. On this side, I got these chest locks to hold the doors together so I can lock it up. Okay, so I got my caster wheels done here. On the bifold door, it's got a swivel that's kind of nicely tucked away in there. Over here, I have a single caster. Originally, the plan was to only put one screw in and then start to close the door and then have it kind of align itself. But after realizing that it would be impossible to put the other screws in after doing so, I just decided to put it on. And yeah, again, nice low profile. It's only sticking out 1/4 of an inch. I got my steel there, so that'll bring it up roughly 1/4 inch, a little bit more because it'll probably sag down once I pull it out. I'm going to install my hinges and try to get this door hung. Let's see how it works. Beautiful. Look at that. Tucked completely flat against the wall out of the way. Lock the doors together and open the whole thing as one solid door too. Okay, well there's door number 2 installed. And I just noticed, I don't know if I'm even gonna have room for a seal. Whoa. I don't know if I'm even gonna have room for a seal to go in between there. It is pretty well sealed. I mean, that looks like it's glued together. Man, pretty tight. I bought an extra caster for the bottom of the door here, but 4 of those hinges, I don't think I'm gonna need it. It's kind of overkill, isn't it? I'd say so. Okay, time to put the locks on. Also, another thing I wanted to point out, anywhere that you hear a squeak, like over here in this corner, I'm gonna run a strip of wax along it, like just candle wax. I used to use it for skateboarding all the time, and I think it'll translate into construction perfectly. I'm gonna wax there, as well as you can see where the solid caster is. It kind of drags a little bit right there. So I'm gonna run some strip of wax on the concrete, and then that caster will never wear out. As well as right in front of where the lock slides in, because I've worked in a few different shops with a few different paint booths that were homemade, and getting those in their home is always a pain. So if I make a little strip of wax just like that, every time it'll just slide right into the hole and won't be an issue. If you look this way, you can kind of see from that door to that door, it kind of jogs over like that. I actually did that on purpose when installing these latches, just so that I know it has a full seal all the way across the top, and it is a tight fit. Like you can see, both doors are a total seal side to side, but for some reason it sticks out a 1/2 inch on the bottom here, and I am not digging that. Maybe put the latch on that side. I'll figure it out. Oh yeah. That'll do. Yeah, so what's gonna happen now is that's gonna hold the bottom of the door out that way. But then the top was way too far out. So then just pull it on there and suck it in with that bolt. So now these doors are, I mean, that's as solid as can be. And that looks reasonably flush to me. I'm totally happy with that. Awesome. Where are you going? I gotta get a shot of those Corvette dad shoes. Those are Corvette dad shoes for sure. You just need the Corvette jacket. Trevor came by, helped me get the last of the sheeting up on the roof. I could do that stuff myself. But yeah, this is really coming together. This side is almost totally done. This little section here, yeah, I know it's not pretty, but once it's full of mud, you'll never be able to see all the screws and the gaps and stuff like that. That was actually pretty interesting, getting that all the geometry right for that. And I'm no pro, and I'm kind of a first timer. This is really my first building experience with anything, so I think I'm doing okay. Lamp installed. Let's try the switch to see if they work. Oh baby, thinking about it. Give it a minute to warm up. Oh man, this is slick. So the ballasts are a little tired, but the ones down here have sorted themselves out. We'll see if the ones up top do the same.
I like everything about you.
Well, that is every piece of plywood done for the booth. Just got 1, 2, 3 ballasts that I need to replace. But it is very bright in here. Having those on the end is definitely going to aid in seeing. Just gotta build the door, get that ceiling a little bit better, and build a little frame for the fan, and then I got the fan's plug right there. I gotta put a little remove before flight keychain on the fan there. And yeah, I just gotta replace this because these are kind of loosey-goosey. So much progress in such a short amount of time.
Everything about you. Everything about you.
Hey, are your kids gonna help work or what? Nice. Okay. Well, that's a wrap for this episode. Kind of a weird place to end it, I know, but you know, progress will continue. I've been more focusing on working than setting up the camera, and that's why the videos are like a whole bunch of time lapses pretty much. But in the next episode, I'll have the fan hooked up, and I'm hoping to get the spray booth painted. So stay tuned for that. Thank you for watching Slick Works. Just doing some shop planning in my office here. I had my subwoofer cranked up, and that hoist and that car took a little tumble off the shelf. But you know what? I actually think it kind of looks better that way.